This is a review in the Batman line made by Mattel, and it is Batman in his new 52 costume, and it was a part of Series 1. And basically the line it's the same stuff DC's been using with their DC Universe Classics line. The same figure molds and things like that. If you like the DC Classics, then this is right up there. It is a repaint because they did use this version earlier. This one has sort of a metallic gray shine to it, and even sort of like a shiny black. It has the new 52 look at the costume. You can tell it doesn't have the outer trunks anymore. And I think one of the best things about this figure is the head sculpt. It reminds me of Jim Lee's art in terms of how Jim Lee draws the character. Might be tough to tell in the details. Trying to film this, and hopefully it'll show up right, but a nice serious expression and look to the character. I like that the chest symbol here, it is sculpted on, it's not painted on. It always seems a little cheap when they just paint it on for the various action figures, but to sculpt it, looks very nice. You can see some of the little sculpting lines here, because it is the 52 costume, and you can see the Batman here. Right on the gauntlet, there is some different detailing here than the usual Batman costumes. Same thing goes for here, it's a little different. The belt is small, but you see that? The belt buckle goes around. I like the fact that it doesn't have the bat symbol here. I'm really not a fan of when artists put the bat symbol on the belt buckle, because you really don't need a double symbol, because right here is all you need it for. So that's cool. This is nicely designed as well. You can see some more of the detailing here and right by the boot top. It's a soft plastic over here overall, and here it's attached really firm. You really can't take it off. It has no accessories though, and that's kind of a surprise that they kind of cheapened out and gave you nothing, not even one Batarang. Just even one Batarang was that asking too much, especially when you consider that he has an open hand grip here to hold something. And while some people might be put off by the shiny paint job that they made here, and I was hesitant at first to get it, but actually having the figure now, I have no problem with it. I think it looks really cool. And let's check out the articulation. You go up, down a bit. Side is good. Has the ball jointed shoulders, side to side, up and down, and the upper articulation here. Actually, when you look at the sculpt, it seems to be, are the shoulders a little too massive for the character? One elbow articulation point here, but nothing here. But you can turn the wrists like that, just side to side, no in and out really. So you just got that. Upper articulation here. And that's about as far as you could go, not really too much. Waist articulation. Has pretty nice hip articulation, side to side, up and down. And you see that articulation point right there. And right by the thigh area. Has one point at the knees. The feet got up and down, but no side to side. So it's just up and down. I would have preferred maybe a little more articulation by the feet area. It would have helped to pose it better. Overall, it is a fantastic Batman based on the new 52 design. And I think the head sculpt looks like Jim Lee. And while it's really well made, and it has a shine to it, I think the figure is just, the sculpting and the detail is what really makes it stand out. Too bad it didn't have some extra accessories, like, should have had like maybe a couple of Batarangs, maybe a Batarang on a rope, and some other pieces. That would have been nice additions. And considering you're paying like close to anywhere from $15 to $20 for a figure like this, would have been nice just to get a little more in terms of accessories. but at least you got the main figure here, and it's just so well done that I totally would recommend for those building a Justice League who just want a solo 52 Batman figure. This is his current costume in the books, and it is definitely worthy of adding to your collection. And that's the review. Comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Looking for the scum of the earth, the criminals, the bad guys. Wait a minute, did I just describe most politicians